The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
And then we're going to be, hey, what's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's doing well. We're up, we're at it. We're doing our thing this Friday. It's a beautiful Friday, going on. So, we're going to get into the markets. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to stream on Wednesday. Just had a lot of stuff going on and couldn't get it done. Work got crazy on me first thing in the morning, and I knew I said I was going to stream Wednesday night, but work never stopped. So, we are at you guys on Friday. What's going on, TGIF? Everybody in the chat, go ahead and like this on X and share it out. Go ahead and like this stream on YouTube as well and share it out. TikTok, go ahead and continue to smash them like buttons over there. Tap the screen over there, guys, because TikTok likes to see that. And good morning to everybody, man. We're up, we're at it. It is definitely a great Friday morning because it's Friday, baby. I see people over there on TikTok. They are rolling in, baby. Go ahead and keep tapping that like screen, y'all. So TikTok likes that. Just keep tapping the screen. But yeah, we're up, we're at it. We're doing our thing on Friday. Junior, what's going on to you? Good morning, my brother, and everybody over there on X and on YouTube. YouTube must have me like shadow banned or something. I don't really know what's going on over there. But they got me in a dark hole somewhere over there. But it's all good, man. We'll work our way out of the hole over there. They've been putting a couple people in a hole over there. So, but we're going to get into the markets today. We're going to do our thing. Go look at these markets, man. A lot of great news coming in for crypto. So over there on the stock market. So news over there on the stock market. But, we'll get into a little bit of that. Got a lot of stuff just up in the air right now when it comes to the macroeconomics. But a lot of great news. A lot of great news on the crypto front. David, good morning. How are you? Watching on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, David. Shield. We'll look at some Shield price action. They got their CMC listing. We'll look at some Shield action. I like that project. I think that project's gonna move, David. I think there's a lot going on over there with Shield in crypto over there on base. We'll look at that as we get into some of these price actions. But definitely they got their CMC listing, which was absolutely huge. Really like where they're headed. As a low market cap project, I like where they're headed. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. YouTube put me in the hole, man. David, they put me in the hole. But everybody on Twitter, like I said, go ahead and share this thing out, like it. Everybody on YouTube, go ahead and share this thing out and like it as well. Everybody on TikTok, go ahead and keep smashing them. Keep smashing that the screen for me. Keep tapping that screen. TikTok likes that, and we love TikTok as well. So, what we got going on today in these markets? You guys got me for about an hour today, and then it's grind time, baby. It's grind time for me. Gotta go get that 9 to 5 in. So let's see where we're at today in these markets, right? You guys on YouTube will notice that your comments are kind of scrolling on the screen right there. They're scrolling on the screen, so you guys can see your comments on the screen as well as they scroll on through. So look, kind of a new feature I just put on there real quick. So yeah, but we will get into the markets right now, baby. The Asian markets, they didn't do too well last night. Believe it or not, the Asian markets they traded down a little bit when it comes to the stock market over there. The European market completely in red right now. Definitely not doing that well. But we'll see. We'll see if they can turn this around as the day moves on. And we got the United States pre-markets over here. We'll see what they look like. They're all in green. They're feeling froggy this morning. They may want to run a little bit. Got the Nasdaq, the Dow, and the S&P 500 all in the green, all looking pretty good so far. So we'll see where they go. Big news, the news out there in the stock market, the macro news. Trump is cut off tariff talks with China. I mean with Canada over a commercial that he says misrepresents the Reagan speech for tariffs on Canada and all that. Well, it's just in a pissing match over there right now. I don't know why we keep messing with Canada, but I don't know. I guess it's one of them things where I guess we just got to wait and see how this thing plays out. Not sure why we keep going around and around with Canada, but we'll see. See what happens as this thing starts to unfold. I don't know. I don't particularly care for it. Canada's right on our border, yeah, and it doesn't make a lot of sense why we do what we do, but whatever. They gotta work it out. They gotta work it out. So yeah, big news over there. We got a lot of Intel news going on. Intel beats on its earnings and all that stuff. And the United States takes this, obviously took a stake in Intel not too long ago. So we'll see where Intel goes. Nvidia looks good this morning. All the tech stocks look good this morning. So we'll see where we head. There's a lot going on, man. As far as the stock market news goes, lot going on, man. A lot that could run this market up or down. So we'll see. We got China talks that are still on for the end of the month. We got the FOMC meeting coming up next week. We'll see what happens with the FOMC meeting. The data is going to kind of be sketchy for the FOMC on whether or not they can they're going to have all the data they need or don't have the data they need. I guess we'll figure that out as we go. But yeah, definitely not a great situation with the government being shut down right now. As far as data collection, you have ADP that's no longer going to give its weekly job updates. They're only going to do them quarterly. Man, that sounds like a setup to me, right? Like that sounds like something that was kind of put on by the administration. But it is what it is. We got to get our data somewhere. So we'll see. But yeah, the FOMC. It looks like JP Morgan put out an article the other day that they made a comment the other day, Jamie Dimon, that he believes that the United States will go to quantitative easing, which is perfect for the markets. Not necessarily good for the long-term economy for the United States, but definitely good for the cryptocurrency market and risk on assets. That they're going to start printing money because that's what quantitative easing means. Basically, is they're going to start printing money. In short term, that's kind of what we got going on. So we'll see what happens. As this thing unfolds. I'm not going to try to predict what the FOMC is going to do, when we're going to go to quantitative easing, when we're going to start printing money, all that stuff, because that stuff changes by a tweet or Truth Central or Truth Social post. It all changes on a day-to-day basis. So we'll see what happens as we move along. You got gold right now trading down. Man, gold was on a rocket ship. Silver was on a rocket ship. They're definitely trading down now. If you're on the crypto market and you want to trade some gold, something that's pegged to gold, try out PAX G. It's pegged to gold, so you'll be able to trade that with the gold market. But yeah, markets are looking decent, man. Kind of wish the EU market would turn around a little bit. I think that would help crypto as well if the EU market kind of was sitting in the green. I am a little worried about the whole Canada tariffs right now with the United States and how the markets are going to react when they officially open. So we'll see. We'll see. Funny. Yeah, I mean the game is the government shut down. And there's a lot going on, Junior. And we gotta be able to uh open the government back up. I mean, but people have to be reasonable about it as well. I mean, I don't think that anybody I don't think that anybody's being reasonable right now when it comes to reopening the government. I think there has to be some reasonableness there. It's a negotiation, right? But ultimately, people get hurt, and this is the part of the whole politics that I don't like. Is that ultimately when the government shut down, people are going to get hurt. People are losing their check. They're not getting paid. That causes stress on the economy. It causes stress on families. It causes stress on everybody. So, got to get that thing back open, man. And it is what it is. But um, you know, I just there's no reason for the governments to be shut down. Really, they should just defer back to the old budget and move on from there and see if they can't get some stuff worked out. I mean, to me, asking for healthcare law and stuff like that's doesn't run out for another 6 or 7 months is no reason to shut the government down. And also, like when you look at it, um, you know, just give out a clean CR and let's move on and get this market moving back the right way. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. Like the thing about it is we're just innocent bystanders here, right? Uh, just got just got the just got the go. Hold on, let me scroll back down here. Just got the go for what? For number two. Yeah, you just got the goal for number two giver, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Let's go. Let's go. You guys on TikTok, tap that screen for me, man. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes moving. Let's get people in here. I don't know why I'm in YouTube jail over here, but it is what it is. Like I said, we'll work our way out of it. But yeah, Junior. I mean, it's crazy, man. The government's the government. We'll do what we do, man. Uh, but yeah, let's go ahead. Let's look at the crypto market. Let's see where we are right now as far as crypto goes. Looks like the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 32 right now. We're still in fear, and on this channel we buy in fear, sell in greed, right? We're not hodling anything. We're not round tripping anything. We're buying in fear and selling in greed. So right now we're still in a buying state. When it comes to cryptocurrency, we're still looking to accumulate and build your bags a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and sell in fear. Right? We'll sell when the market's pumping, when everybody's like jumping up and down, and we'll definitely sell in fear. I mean, sell in greed, and we're buying right now. Right now, it's perfect opportunity to kind of accumulate. The crazy part about it is we're really buying off of news, right? We're buying off of news. The market's buying off of news, selling off of news. So yeah, we'll do that. Ooh, Democrats. Democrats holding everything up. Yeah, I would agree with you, Junior. I think the Dems are kind of holding a lot of this stuff up, and they just got to be reasonable, right? Like that, like we got to be reasonable about this thing, man. We should be fighting over healthcare right now. I understand that healthcare is a big issue, but it's not a reason to keep the government shut down. So, like I said, like they got to move, man. But yeah, we got altcoin season 23 out of 100, still dropping down a little bit for altcoin season, which just lets you know that the majority of this market cap, this new money coming in, is coming into Bitcoin. You got $3.74 trillion market cap in cryptocurrency right now. Definitely swoop down here, right? Swoop down. Look at the charts. I mean, there's a big dip here. Got to get this thing back up to $4 trillion. Kind of where we need to be is 4 trillion, I think, before we can make that move to 4, before we can make that move to 4.5. You guys know I'm a big $4.5 trillion person. I think $4.5 trillion is kind of where the market in general, I think you'll see some massive gains if we can get it to that 4.5 trillion. So I think that's kind of where we got to go. And that's we're working our way back there. But boy, is it ever a slow grind. It was a nasty fall down, but it's a slow grind to the top, which is pretty standard for the market, right? Your pullbacks are big, and your grind up is literally that, just a grind, right? So, but we're here for it. We're gonna grind it out, right? We're gonna grind it out. And but you got the ETF inflows and outflows coming in at a negative 107 million yesterday between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Don't like to see these negative numbers with your ETF inflows and outflows, because these negative numbers mean negative price action. Yo, Heat, what's going on, brother? How are you? Everybody over there on TikTok, man, I love every single one of you guys, man. Keep tapping that screen, man. Let's go ahead. Let's listen to this thing. Like I said, you guys got me for about an hour this morning. So let's go ahead. Let's listen to this thing. Let's tap that screen over there. Let's get them likes up over there. And we will we'll keep moving here when it comes to the crypto market, and we'll keep going through it over there on X and YouTube. Guys, go ahead and share this out and like it. Let's see if we can't get out of YouTube jail here and get this thing shared out and liked up. So but yeah, we got the Bitcoin dominant sitting at 59.2% right now. That thing is creeping up. And that's not good for altcoin season. This is why you see altcoin season, the percent just keep dropping, because the Bitcoin dominance just continues to go up. So the money that's flowing into the market right now is definitely flowing into Bitcoin. For the most part, you got the Ethereum dominance sitting at 12.7%. This dropped under 13%. Which is definitely what you not want, which is not what you want to see for the altcoins in general. So let's see if we can get this thing turned around and get this Ethereum dominance back up above 13%. It's sitting at 12.7 right now. See if we can get this thing back up to 13 and try to make a move up to 14%. Got to see this Ethereum dominance start to move to the upside. Open interest right now, the perpetual side, the longs and the shorts. This is actually good news. You have 904, let's call it $905 billion worth of open longs and shorts up there, which doesn't really give the market makers any incentive to go up there and start liquidating people. This is, you don't want the market makers working the market too much. So about 900 billion is kind of where we like to sit. Once you start to get into that trillion mark where we were before, I always caution you guys that there will be a lot of market manipulation once you get to that trillion mark in longs and shorts out there. So definitely we're way underneath that, sitting at 905 billion right now. So yeah, it sounds like a lot of money, but it's pretty spread out right now. So the market makers kind of like, they can go to work, but they don't necessarily need to go to work, and that's a good thing because it allows the market to do what it does, right? So definitely like to see that number underneath a trillion. So what do we got for a little bit of price action before we get into some news? We got Bitcoin sitting at $111,000 $1,226 right now. Definitely better than it was yesterday. So Bitcoin's price action is definitely starting to, it was trading sideways for a couple of days now. Still trading sideways a little bit, but let's see if we can make this push to the upside today, because it's trading on the upper end of that sideways movement. Let's see if we can get some positive price action going on in there today. Got Ethereum sitting at $3,959 right now. So see if Ethereum's got to get above 4K. It's got to get up there. DG, our radio. Our radio station is back on. Cool, Junior. Your radio station is back on. Back on the air. Negro on live. Okay, 360. Okay, I see you, Junior. I see you. Hey, you guys on YouTube, can you guys see your comments on the screen? Can you see them scrolling in the corner? Kind of put that feature up there for you guys today, because a lot of times I don't necessarily click on them. So just see your comments up there. But yeah, go ahead, Junior, man. Love to see that radio station back up there. Got BNB sitting at 1,125. Got some BNB news today that absolutely is bullish. And Solana sitting at $191 right now. So definitely like to see Solana move into the upside as well. If I made it full screen. All right, cool. If you made it full screen, cool. All right. So yeah, so BNB, Solana, Ethereum, all doing pretty well today. We'll get into some price action here in a minute, but let's get into a little bit of crypto news. I could ask that pumped the market a little bit last night. You got President Trump who's going to pardon CZ. CZ, obviously Binance founder, CEO. CZ is going to catch that pardon from President Trump. I think that this is absolutely great. I think this is great for crypto. I think CZ, and all of everything, you either love the guy or don't, right? And I tend to really like CZ. I think CZ is good for crypto. I just think that he's good for crypto, right? I mean, he launched Binance, the biggest cryptocurrency exchange in the world right now. He's definitely in the space all the time. He's talking, he's interacting, he's talking. He's not somebody that sits behind a curtain. So I like CZ. I like CZ a lot. So to see his pardon is absolutely good for me. I think it's good. So yeah, just kind of going through some of these comments, making sure, see if I missed anybody, because I got 3 streams going on. I got one on YouTube, one on X, and one on TikTok right now. So I'm just kind of like going through these comments to see what is going on. But yeah, I like CZ. Buy you guys, sell your so sell your pure precious metals for crypto. I don't know. Precious metals are good, man. I'd keep my precious metals. I don't know about that, man. I would keep mine. I wouldn't be selling them. That's for sure. So I'd like to see you guys joining in over there on TikTok. Keep smashing that screen for me. I'm doing my best to get to everybody's comments on all 3 streams. So yeah, but I do think CZ is good for crypto. I do like the pardon as well. I think the cryptocurrency market needed a little bit of good news, a little bit of a bump up, a little bit of a move, and I think that this kind of does it. And I do like CZ. Now the bet is, will CZ come back to Binance, right? Will CZ take over the CEO role at Binance again? It's a 50-50 bet right now, out there right now on Polymarket, on whether or not he's going to come back and be the CEO of Binance. I don't think he will. I think he enjoys kind of doing what he's doing right now, I think, and being able just to manipulate the market. And make no doubt about it, like CZ is in Binance anyways, right? Like, I mean, anybody that thinks that he wasn't calling the shots over there, even when he wasn't the CEO, was kind of fooling themselves, right? So, CZ is he was still in it. The CEO at Binance right now, I mean, he probably makes some decisions, but the big decisions usually probably are being made by CZ anyways. So, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood over there, man. So yeah, definitely love CZ catching that pardon right now. And you got JP Morgan coming out saying that quantitative easing is coming. These are the insiders that are speaking. So I like quantitative easing coming because obviously it's not good for the economy long term, like I said earlier, but short term it should pump risk on the asset. I mean, you can only print so much money before you. I mean, shit. I shouldn't even say that. We're already in trouble. CZ was pardoned yesterday. Yeah, he was pardoned yesterday. And I like it. I like the move. I think it's a good move. Definitely think it's a good move. I wasn't with the whole enforcement that Dirty Gary was doing anyways. I wasn't with all that. I thought he was overreaching a little bit. I just thought, yeah, was everything kosher over there? Probably not. But did we have to take it there? Did we have to take it there? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I mean, even with XRP, did we really have to go that far with Ripple? Did it deserve all of that? The court cases, the years that it took to resolve that, the taxpayers' money that was burnt up, just kind of fighting Ripple. Did we need to burn the taxpayers' money up on that, or could we have solved that a little bit more productively? Did we need to burn up all the taxpayers' money fighting with Coinbase, knowing that BlackRock is behind Coinbase? Did we really need all that? Probably not. Did CZ? Did we need to have a long drawn out case for CZ? Probably not, right? I mean, we could have resolved a lot of this stuff behind the scene, but Dirty Gary and his crew, they came in and they did what they did, and you got what you got. And I guess some people will say if you're wrong, and you got to pay the price for being wrong. But I don't know. I just think we burned up a lot of time, a lot of money for unnecessary stuff, right? Could have fined people and just moved on behind the scenes. But anyways, go ahead and share this thing out, man. It seems like we're in YouTube jail. So go ahead and share this thing out. Get us back out of YouTube jail over there. I think my man 2-Bit was in YouTube jail not too long ago. So I guess it's my turn to go sit there, and hopefully Trump will give me a pardon out of YouTube jail. But we're definitely not in TikTok jail with all my peeps over there. Go ahead and keep tapping that like screen, y'all. TikTok likes that. We're definitely not in TikTok jail. That's for sure. That's for sure with all my peeps over there, baby. Yeah, so definitely I don't know. I like where CZ is right now. I like where I hope he doesn't come back and become the CEO of Binance. I kind of like where that he's just kind of out here doing his thing, right? Kind of gives him the freedom to get out here and do his thing. So really like that. So yeah, but that's the big crypto news right now, and we'll see. We'll see what's going on. What else we got? Anything really popping up that's like we need to talk about that just isn't on repeat all the time? So I hate it because some of this news is just on repeat all the time. Yo, what's up with Elon Musk though coming out and just like pumping Floki all of a sudden? Like he just kind of like woke Floki up and decided that he rolled out of bed and just decided that it was time to pump up Floki. I mean, come on, man. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll see. let's look and see where the market is in general this morning. The hour's filling in on red. Looks like we're pulling back a little bit. We did have a good day. We did have a good day on the daily. Looks really good. This COAI, I've been trading the hell out of that along with Zcash. I've been just leverage trading the hell out of that. World Liberty Fi. I don't really mess with World Liberty Fi too much. This thing is just I don't know. I'm just not a supporter. I shouldn't say I'm not a supporter. I just don't, I don't trust that thing. What's up, Big Watch dude? What's up, Big Watch dude? Big Watch. I need you to bail me out, man. I need you to bail me out of YouTube jail. I don't even know what I did, man. I don't even know what I did, man. I'm kind of like CZ, man. I'm just kind of out here. I don't know what I did, and I don't know. YouTube is, I don't know. These guys, these social media platforms, man. They're touchy, man. And you say one bad thing, man, and all of a sudden they wanna censor you and all that stuff. And I don't know. Don't get me into a rant about being free when they tell you that you're free and you really can't even say what you want to say or anything like that. But Zcash, we've been trading COAI and Zcash on leverage, man, up and down this for like days right now. But the market in general looks pretty good right now. Like I said, you got Bitcoin sitting at 111. Trying to tip 112, man. See if we can get back up there. 112, it's starting to come down this morning actually, but 112 is really the top of the range that it's been trading in over the past week. So so we'll see if we can get there today. I don't know how the markets are going to react though when they wake up, when the markets start to trade this morning. I don't know how they're going to react to the whole the whole tariff news with Canada and us cutting tariff talks off with Canada. I don't know how they're going to react to that because they never really react in a positive way when you start messing with Canada. And I understand why, man. Like, I don't understand why we keep messing with them. Yeah, my streams don't even pop up on your thing. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, Big Watch. I don't know, man. It's crazy to me. I don't know. It is what it is. We're slaves. Yeah. It's getting there. It's getting there. Since birth, you are. Oh man, since birth, you are. Yeah, man. Yeah, you're right. Uh, don't touch Canada. Nah, I'm with you, man. I don't know what we're. I don't know what we're. I don't know what we're doing, man. I don't know what the purpose of that is over there. With him messing with Canada, like I just don't understand it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But I don't know. Maybe there's something going on behind the scenes we have no idea about. I mean, but it just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, the crypto market, man. You look at Bitcoin come down to 110, 110.7. Looks like it wants to come down on the hour. Looks like we got a lot of selling pressure coming into crypto on the hour. So like I said, we're gonna see how this market reacts to a lot of this news that's going on, and we're gonna see how this market reacts also to a lot of you would think with the CZ news that you would get a nice push, but I don't know. There's a lot of macro stuff going on right now that we need to pay attention to. I mean, a lot of I think of what's going on too is people are just kind of kicking back and they're waiting to see what the FOMC does, right? They're waiting to see what that rate cut looks like. Do we go to quantitative easing? Is that the call right now? If it's the call right now, then markets will take off, right? But if it's not the call right now, then I think we're gonna have a little bit of an issue. If we only get 25 basis points, I think the market just will continue to trade sideways, right? And that's coming next week, right? If we only get 25, I think I think we're just gonna continue to chop sideways and trade in a sideways action because 25 basis points, even though it's priced into the market, because it's already priced in, doesn't really do a lot for bullish investors. It just doesn't really do a lot. It's more of a hey, let me appease you type of cut than it is anything that's really going to move the market. I do think that we're behind on rate cuts here in the United States. So I think at some point they're going to have to put in a rate cut that's significant, because I think we're just a little bit behind. Am I going to say that we're so far behind that we can't catch up? No, I'm not going to say that. But I do think that we are just a little bit behind. So, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm looking for 50 basis points. I hope. I'm hoping for 50. I know we'll at least get 25, but I'm hoping for 50, and I'm hoping for some talk of some quantitative easing as well. Like I said, very rarely will you guys ever hear me say that the United States need to start printing money, but they probably need to start printing some money. Uh, they probably do, especially with the government being shut down. Like, people are really hurting right now, and that's the one big thing I say about crypto. To be very cautious of is that you retail doesn't have money to come in and flood these markets, right? So if retail doesn't have money to come in and flood these markets and be in risk on assets, then um, where's that retail money coming from, right? So if somebody's got to make a decision on whether to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum or whether to buy groceries, they're going to buy groceries, right? So we got to be careful with when we say retail, because until retail gets money to come in and flood the markets, they're not going to be here, right? They're just not going to be here. So a lot of what we have inside of this market right now is institutional investment, right? So this market's going to run how the institutions run it, right? So we gotta know that, and I know you'll hear a lot of these people get on here and be like, oh, retail's not even here yet, you know what I mean? And the key to that is, are they even coming, right? That's the key to the bull market, is, are they even coming? Because where's that money coming from, right? Where is that money coming from? So, like, you look at the inflation that's out here right now. You look at the interest rates. You look at the inflation. You look at the amount of repossessions on cars, car loans. The amount of people that are falling behind on car loans. The amount of credit card debt that's out here right now is at an all-time high. So where's the market? Where's the retail money coming from? And that's why I say that this is going to be an institutional bull run. It's the tokens that are going to run in this bull run, and we are in a bull run. We're just in a bearish part of the bull run. We've been in a bull run since 2013. I mean, since 2023. I'm sorry, but We've been in this bull cycle since 2023, but it's all been institutional driven, uh, which is why you don't see a massive pump to the upside, because they're slowly leaking their money in, which is why you see that market cap slowly leaking up, and then it pulls back, and then it'll slowly leak up again, and pull back, and things like that. So when you look at it from that perspective, you got to understand that it's going to be a slow grind. This is going to be a grind, and in my opinion, and this is just DG's opinion, the projects that are going to run this cycle are going to be the ones that have the ETFs, because that's where your institutional money is going to come in. If you don't have an ETF, you're probably not gonna make a huge push to the upside. You might make a push, but you're not gonna make a huge push. And with Ethereum staking ETFs going live here pretty soon, that's going to push Ethereum to a new level. Solana, they just got an ETF approved last week, which I think is helping them guys stay level right now with their price. But the ETFs, they really take like a month for them really to set into the market. So we'll see. XRP, they've got crazy ETFs that are coming out, a crazy amount. And I'll tell you guys, we talk about this a lot when it comes to XRP. I wouldn't jump in to any XRP ETFs right away. It's the same with Bitcoin. It's the same with Ethereum. You had all of these ETFs that were launched, and they were all launched at once. And then you needed the market to sort out which ones were going to be good and which ones they were going to allow to fold up. And the market did that. And you see which, that you look at the Bitcoin ETFs, it's really all about 21 shares. It's really all about Fidelity. It's really all about Vanguard. When you look at the Ethereum ETFs, it's really all about 21 shares, a little bit of Fidelity going on. So we'll see. And all of the rest of them had kind of just like folded up, right? So when it comes to the XRP ETFs, when they do release them, because they'll probably release them all at once, just kick back for a minute, and just wait for them to sort themselves out. And 2 or 3 of them will rise to the top and get really, really good volume. And the rest of them will just kind of fall to the wayside. Are you going to am I going to buy some XRP ETFs? Yeah, probably. Probably, Big Watch. I'll buy some XRP ETFs. I'll tell you why. Because I did pretty well with the Bitcoin ETFs and the Ethereum ETFs. You got to remember, in order for you to 2x XRP right now, it's sitting at $2.40. Let's call it 45 cents. So let's just round numbers. Let's say it gets to 250. In order for you to do a 2x on that, the thing's got to get to $5, right? If the ETFs launch, you have a better chance of doing a 2x on an ETF than you do actually on a token right away, right? I mean, immediately right away, in a shorter period of time. And that's what happened with the Bitcoin ETFs. That's what happened with the Ethereum ETFs. Like I was telling you guys on here to buy 21 shares of Bitcoin ETF when it was like $25-30. It's up over $60 right now, right? The Ethereum ETF, it came out of the gates. It didn't do so well. It kind of traded up and then had a big dip, and I bought the dip down to around I don't know, $14, somewhere up in there, and now it's sitting at above 30. The 21 shares, which is BlackRock's, is sitting above 30. So you did a 2x on there where Bitcoin nor Ethereum have done a 2x yet, right? So I'm kind of expecting the same price action on the XRP ETF, where it's going to pump the token. It's going to make XRP very much institutional, so it's going to run with the market. But remember, a 2x on that ETF is probably going to be easier to achieve than it is going to be just holding on to the token. So if you're holding on to the token, that's great. Play both sides. But if you're looking for that 2x potential, thank you for the heart me. If you're looking for that 2x potential, it's probably going to come off of the ETF before it'll come off of the token. And that's just simply because of price action, and simply because of price action, and simply because of it probably launching pretty low. But you got to wait. You got to wait for the market to shake itself out, and you got to let, like, anybody who thinks that all 16 of them XRP ETFs are gonna do good is fooling themselves. Out of the 16, you're probably only going to get 3 of them that are actually going to make it, and them are the 3 that you want to see shake themselves out as you get into it. So and remember, BlackRock and Fidelity did not apply for an XRP ETF. So, if BlackRock, Fidelity, or Vanguard applied for the ETF, then you would basically say, well, them are the ones I'm going to get into, right? Because them ones are going to move. But now you're in this sticky situation where you don't know which ones are going to go. So yeah, I'm gonna play the Solana ETFs the same way. I think Solana is gonna get a flood of ETFs coming into the market. They've already started. Um, I think the Solana ETFs are gonna be absolute monsters to deal with. So I'm gonna play them the same way because you know we shall see, baby. We shall see. Would you say? What do you say over here? Do you live every day? No, I'm usually live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at this time. And over there on TikTok, they're asking if I'm live every day. No, usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays about this time. But I quite frequently will hop into Wadi's live at Wadi Crypto's live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll quite frequently be over there on TikTok, and we'll be chopping it up with a great panel of people. It's hard for me to get a panel of people over here on TikTok because I'm streaming on 3 platforms. Thanks for the heart me. Thanks for the heart me. Because I'm streaming in three platforms over here. Got TikTok, TikTok and YouTube and X going on. So pretty soon the only way you'll be able to buy XRP is through the ETF. We'll see, Junior. I don't know. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, you got to remember, I was buying XRP during the bear market, right? So my XRP costs are extremely, extremely low. But we'll see. We'll see how much, how much this really pushes it up. But I hope so. I mean, but we'll see. XRP's got a lot of supply. I wish they would burn some of that supply. But you got Solana sitting here at 191 right now. Not looking too bad. I like where Solana is. Solana's not looking too bad right now. Got Chainlink sitting here at where is Chainlink? 1767. Not too bad. I mean, the market had a good push last night. It's really starting to sell off this morning, but I had a really good push last night. So, I think we're doing okay. H bars had a hard time sitting here at 16 cents, 16.8. H bars had a really, really hard time getting above 20 cents and staying there. It's struggling a lot. So isn't Crow struggling a lot as well. But like I said, Zcash sitting at 265. We've been leverage trading. I've been leverage trading Zcash and COAI all week, up and down, up and down, up and down, leverage trading on them. Same with XPX 6900. We've been trading this thing all week. So it got above $1 right now, which is big because this thing was down to like 89 cents, right? So for it to get back above $1, big for SPX 6900. So really like that. Let's go ahead. Let's look at some of these charts before we get up out of here. See where we're at right here on the hourly. We'll take the hourly charts. Speaking of Arrow looks like it up to 80 cents right now. Had a nice run up last night. Had a nice run, and looks pretty good. Looks pretty solid right here. You guys know I'm a huge Aerodrome fan, right? So like I think Aerodrome is just tipping where it's going, where it's gonna head here in the bull run when we actually get there. November 22nd. Yeah, they're not gonna flick that switch. I mean, they're gonna flick the switch on November 27th on ISO, but ISO is not gonna be what everybody thinks. On November 22nd. On November 22nd, all ISO tokens aren't going to the moon. And bookmark this stream right here, Junior. We'll come back to it on the 22nd. It's not going to just take off out of nowhere. Like, it's going to be a slow grind up to the top. And I told you guys, I encouraged you guys a couple weeks ago to go to the ISO page, right? Read the frequently asked questions, go down to crypto on the frequently asked questions page, because I'm not spreading FUD here. This is coming right from ISO. That there's no cryptocurrency or blockchain that's ISO 2022 compliant. It doesn't exist. So, will blockchain be utilized in ISO 2022? Yeah. But ISO 2022 is a messaging system, right? It's not a blockchain system, it's a messaging system, right? And so there is no project that's ISO 2022 compliant. Chainlink is? No, it's not. No, it's not. It pisses me off when people say this, because it's not true. There is no cryptocurrency, token, or blockchain that is ISO 2022 compliant. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Read the ISO 2022 compliance. Go to ISO 2022, the official webpage, look at the frequently asked questions, go to crypto. It specifically says in there that there is no blockchain or cryptocurrency that is compliant. It doesn't say these ones are compliant. It says no cryptocurrency or blockchain is compliant. I'm not sold on the fact that ISO will have a price impact. It's not right away. It's not right away. I think it'll be a slow grind for the ISO impact, right? I do believe that ISO will have an impact on some blockchains, because you can utilize blockchain within the money movement system. But for any project to come out and say that they're ISO 2022 compliant just simply is not true. So if you're, and this isn't, me hyping, or spreading FUD. I literally go to the source, right? Go right to the ISO 2022 website. Go to the source, right? And the source will tell you that there's no blockchain or token that is ISO 2022 compliant. Are the altcoins gonna go up or down? Are the altcoins going up or down today? It looks like this hour they're going down. Yeah, Junior. I mean, I believe XRP is going to play a big role. It looks like we're going to have a little pullback this morning right now. Big DOA. Looks like we're going to have a little pullback. We're having a little pullback this morning. We had a good run last night, though. So just a slight pullback this morning, though. So we definitely could turn itself around here pretty quick. We're just on a slight pullback. You even see Solana here on the hourly on a slight pullback. We got a sell signal up here on Solana last night, but it's definitely just on a slow pullback here. Where is XRP? What's that chart looking like today? See, here was your run last night on XRP right here, because this is an hourly chart. So here was your run right here last night. And just pulling back slightly today at 245. I'd like to see XRP get to 250 and hold it. They got to get to 250 and hold it. Chainlink, again, that slight pullback. They're starting to get a momentum in the RSI crossover right here, which looks like it might be going to the upside. Did get a sell signal last night that was canceled, but definitely looks like the RSI and the momentum are about to switch over. So Chainlink may be on the move up. XRP got its crossover again right here, so it could be definitely moving to the upside today as well. Looks like it might be gaining some legs today. Ethereum, where are we at on the hourly? Same situation. Looks like Looks like we got a crossover there on the momentum in the RSI too. Got a sell signal canceled last night, made a move up. It definitely looks like this looks like momentum is to the upside right now. Momentum is starting to switch. Ondo, same situation right here. Had a sell signal, got canceled. Right here is where the market started to take off last night. So if you were in a short, if you were in any short, excuse me, if you were in any short last night and you didn't have a stop loss on it, you probably got beat up pretty good today. Or last night. You're probably down pretty good, because if you notice, all the sell signals that came in last night kind of got canceled out this morning with these crosses right here and these crossovers. So it looks like momentum is up even in Ethereum. We got Ondo, looks like it's just starting to want to put a momentum up signal on there. We have AVAX right here, hasn't quite crossed yet. So AVAX still has some selling pressure in it, right? Made the move up last night with everybody else, but definitely hasn't made that crossover yet where the momentum has started to take over. So we'll see if AVAX can kind of gain some momentum here. You got Bitcoin, same thing, hasn't made that cross yet. So Bitcoin still got some selling pressure in it right now. So we shall see if it can turn this around. Pudgy Penguin, you guys know I love Pudgy Penguin, man. I love Pudgy Penguin. What's up? Is Elmo in the building? Is Elmo in the building? Did he creep in here on me? Yeah, here he is. There he is. Have a great Friday. Oh, he made it. He made it. Elmo made it to the stream. Good for you to wake up, Elmo. Good for you to wake up, brother. Yeah, so it looks like right now, where are we at? Pudgy Penguin, still it's on an uptrend right now. Pudgy Penguin's its momentum seems to be going up. The RSI seems to be going up. We'll see if Pudgy Penguin can get back up to $2 right here. Should I short or long? Big D. It depends. It depends on what time frame you're looking for, and it depends on what time frame you're looking at, and it depends on how long you're going to sit in it. We're looking at the hourly charts right now. Anytime these two cross, it's telling you which way to go. You got COAI sitting over here right now at 1799. It looks like it's oversold right now. It's in its oversold mode. Looks like it wants to do a cross and move its way back up, waiting for that buy signal to come in on COAI, and then we'll go back in on the long on this one if that buy signal comes in. We've been trading the shit out of this one. It looks like yeah, it looks like we're setting up for another trade. IMX still momentum up. I'd wait on IMX. If you're gonna play IMX, I'd wait on IMX here to give you the sell signal and give you a short on the hourly. Zcash, we've been playing the hell out of Zcash the past couple weeks. I'm at pump. Yeah, I'm kind of giving you the sauce right now without giving you the sauce, man. We got Zcash definitely on some upward momentum, definitely moving to the top side of our RSI and momentum bands. It's definitely moving to the top side of that, sitting at $263 right now. Definitely looking for some momentum down on Zcash right now on the hourly chart. Going to see if we can't get a sell signal on Zcash over the next couple hours, and maybe put in a short on Zcash. Definitely don't want to be putting in any type of longs right now, with momentum being up this high on Zcash on the hourly. Definitely don't want to do that. Momentum is way too high, way too high on Zcash. Looks like it's definitely oversold, getting to that oversold territory right now. So definitely want to be careful. with Zcash right now, but we will wait for that sell signal to come in and then put a short in on Zcash and a long on COAI. As soon as this buy signal comes in, there it is. Just came in. Just came in. You see it flashing down here at the bottom, sitting right there. It just came in. It looks like on the hourly COAI just printed a buy signal live here on stream, y'all. So if you were going to put in a long right now at 1780, you see these dotted lines right here. Tells you kind of where to put your stop loss. I would put my stop loss at 1601, 1610, right around 1610. I'd put my stop loss right around 1610, and boom, there's your long. It just printed a buy signal right now, live on stream for COAI. Yes, guys. So I say all this to you guys to say you guys know I am working on a Telegram channel to start to have people leverage trade, teach the basics of leverage trading and stuff like that. We're just a couple days away. I've cut most of the videos. I have them in there, testing some signals that we're going to put in there now for some buy and sell signals, much like you guys see on screen here. So definitely going to get that up and running. Everything's in the green. Yeah, everything's in the green right now. Well, it depends on what you're looking at, right? The hourly, everything just moved to green. Looks like the market. Yeah, you're right, Junior. On the hourly, everything looks like it's definitely moving to the upside. But you see COAI is down 2.7%, which is why you got that buy signal printed on the chart right now. So definitely looks like that was a long opportunity right there. We'll see if I get in when I'm done streaming here or not. But definitely 28 minutes to reports. Yeah, we're gonna get the inflation reports today, right? That's what we're getting today, right? So what's Zcash printing right now? Is it printing buy sell? Definitely going in. I wouldn't touch Zcash right now on any type of leverage. It's definitely getting to the overbought mark. I'd wait for that. That sell signal come in. Where's BTC? BTC still got some downward pressure in it on the hour. So again, I'd wait for it to get to this oversold territory down here. I think it's coming down there. May come right down here to the zero line. This dotted line right here may come down here to the zero line and just decide to take off on us. So pay attention to that. Ethereum's made the move. Ethereum made a slight move up here to in the overbought territory. Looked like it wanted to come down, made the crossover, and it looks like it's starting to want to push up right now. I think Ethereum will get to 4K here pretty soon. Ethereum's going to get to 4K here pretty soon. Yeah, CPI, yeah, inflation data is coming out pretty soon. I feel like I should short some of these. They're all kind of getting to that they're all kind of getting to that overbought territory. Even SPX, they're all hanging out right here. You have your lines right here, and these are the +5, +1 lines. Definitely getting to the overbought territory here. So there's going to be some downward pressure at some point today, unless we just go to full send mode. There will be some downward pressure rate, coming in at some point. So just because these things are so overbought right now. You look at ASTER, it's way above the +1. That's extremely overbought, which is why you got the sell signal right here. This thing is extremely overbought. Now you start to see it move down a little bit at 109. Extremely overbought on the hourly, right? So we're probably gonna get a little bit of a pullback for these things just to sell off just a little bit. You see Jasmine selling off down here at the zero line. I would expect this to sell off a little bit more, make a turn on the hourly. I would encourage everybody to look at the hourly charts today. Don't pull back too far today. especially when you get a big reversal in the market, kind of like we've been getting the past couple of days. Narrow it down to the hourly. I wouldn't put a buy in until after the CPI data. Yeah, kind of waiting, man. But the charts are telling a story right now, right? You even have like I said, you got XRP right now. It came up here. It came up here to this overbought territory. It wanted to sell off and then made this cross, and now it's definitely starting to move back to the upside. It's probably going to go above this one line right here for the overbought, way above here. It'll probably get itself back up to around 250. It'll probably get itself back up to around 250 overbought, and then it'll start to pull back just because it's so overbought. So could be a bull trap. It could be. That's why go with what your charts say. And right now your charts are saying you're overbought. You're way overbought. Even over here on Pepe, you're sitting at 507. You look at that thing's way up at the one line right now. That thing is extremely, extremely overbought. Extremely overbought. So be careful. I wouldn't be putting in extremely, extremely big longs today. Is what I wouldn't be doing until the market tells you to, right? Before we get out of here for the day, I just may show you guys kind of what I've been working on. If I can pull it up. Good day, what's up, Scottish? Good day, brother. Good day, brother. How are you? We're getting ready to get out of here in a minute. Scottish, my guy, though. Let me show you guys. See if I can show you guys kind of what we've been working on here. Hold on one second. Bear with me, guys. All right, so this is kind of what we've been working on from a TG group standpoint. We got intro to leverage trading right here. Some links down here. Definitely, just a video walkthrough. We got 4-hour alerts over here. I'm sorry, I want to go to 1-hour alerts. Them are the ones I was testing. We got 1-hour alerts over here from TradingView on the charts that print the buy sell signals. So that you're going to get the 1 hours to 4 hours. A general chat for everybody. We'll get the 4-hour alerts in there as well. But definitely the intro to trading, the intro to leverage trading. We'll have an intro to just spot trading as well. We'll have just different channels down through here. So we're going to be looking at doing that, and then we're going to be looking at putting in a small cap section as well. So when we find some small caps, we can throw them in there so people in there know about that. But definitely going to get in advanced leverage trading, advanced leverage trading in here as well. The intro is just for people that are getting into leverage trading or haven't really been successful or just kind of getting in. So definitely going to walk you through that step by step, give you, and then like I said, we're going to get the 1 hour alerts in there, the 4 hour alerts. We're going to pick about 4 or 5 projects per week, and that's what's going to drive the alerts, then 4 or 5 projects. So that's kind of what we're working on over there. And like I said, like I don't particularly, the reason I haven't set my subscriptions up for YouTube or for TikTok and for X is because I don't think that they give a lot of value. I don't think that they give a lot of value. That's strong. Thanks a lot, brother. Yeah, I don't think that the subscriptions give a lot of value because YouTube takes, like 40% of your guys' hard-earned money. TikTok takes like 30% of your guys' hard-earned money. So what my goal has always been since day one, and I've told you guys this, is to give you guys a place where I can add value to you, and you're not just giving your money away to these platforms. So my goal is to, instead of subscribing to these channels, just go over there and subscribe to that. And then that way your hard-earned money is all going to that and not to these platforms that take 30 to 40% of your hard-earned money. So that's kind of one of the things that we've talked about for about a year now, is how do you bring value. So that's how we're bringing value. So get ready for that. Like I said, I got to open up some more sections. I'm recording videos, doing all that stuff. So I'm going to make it very cheap for you guys as well. Between $5 or $7 a month. So it's going to be pretty cheap. So you can make that off of one trade. So if you're successful, you should be able to make that off of one trade. So, the rest of the month is free. So, but yeah, that's kind of what we're working on. I don't want you guys to subscribe to my YouTube. I mean, give a subscription to my YouTube channel, as far as monetary or subscribe on a monthly basis to TikTok as well, because, they take a lot. But I like the super chats and the donations over there on TikTok as well. But as far as a monthly subscription, don't do that. Don't do that. Hi, Kelter. Good morning. Because a lot of your money goes away. So with that, guys, we're out of here for the morning. I got payroll to do. I got all kinds of crazy stuff to do for work this morning. So I got to get out of here. But hey, man, market looks decent today. Looks like it wants to push up a little bit, but we do got CPI data coming out this morning. So, just be careful. Let the charts talk to you. Let them tell you what to do. I would look at the hourly chart today. It's probably a good place to start because this thing could swing either way in a matter of minutes. And if you're looking at the 4 hour chart, you're always going to be chasing it, and you're always going to be chasing it. So don't do that. So and if you're looking at the 15-minute chart, you're definitely always chasing. You're always chasing the market because that thing moves up and down like crazy. So just drill down into the hourly chart, look at it, just pay attention to the market. Like I said, CPI data, if we get good CPI data today, the market should be just fine. But definitely pay attention to what's coming out here at about 9 o'clock, somewhere up in there. But all right, guys, we're up out of here. Appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys have a phenomenal Friday. May get at you guys this weekend. I do have to make up a stream because I know I didn't stream on Wednesday, so I do have to make up a stream. I may get back at you guys this weekend sometimes, depending on the weather, depending on what's going on. But just keep an eye out. YouTube put me in YouTube jail, so keep an eye out for me. All right, guys, we're up out of here. Peace.